Baby, the sound of you, better than a homie. I want you off my mind, and on me, holding me closer than.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl AJ. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's October, which means that it's fall, which means that it's my favorite month. It's my birthday month. It is fall. Did I say that already? It's my birthday month. Did I say that already? I did this look, which is just my go-to fall look. It is a neutral cut crease. I will make sure that I do a few more fall looks for you guys so that if this is not your style, you can go for something else. If you could hit the subscribe button, it would mean a lot to me. And if you want to see how I achieved this look, go right ahead and keep watching. I'm starting off with a fresh face and my brows filled in. To prime, I'm using the SMASHBOX Photo Finish Primer Water. I absolutely love this stuff. For my foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. This is the matte and poreless formula. I use the shades 128 and 220. I apply 128 just like this all over my face, and then I blend out using 220. This is because I'm in between shades right now. And so usually at my lightest, I'm 128, and at my tannest, I am 220. To prep my eyes, I'll be using the SMASHBOX 24-Hour Eye Primer. And I'll be using the Tartelette palette to help me achieve this cut crease look. First things first, I'm going to set that primer with my MERCIER translucent powder, and then I'll be going into that first color there, which is Force of Nature, and I'll be applying that into my crease pretty liberally. I'm taking the steeper brown color called Dreamer and focusing that into the crease area. I'm also using a more dense brush to apply this so I can get more of a concentrated color in the crease. Now I'll be going in with the darkest brown. This is the color Multitasker. And I will be applying that over top of Dreamer, but making sure this is a thinner line, and also applying that to my outer V. I'm taking the first blending brush that I used and making sure that all three colors are blended and seamless. Now I'm cutting my crease using my matte concealer as well as this Urban Decay flat brush. I find that this is the best brush to cut my crease with, and honestly this is probably the most challenging aspect of a cut crease, but once you practice and get it down pat, ooh, it looks so fire and looks so dope. I'll be taking the shimmery shadow from the Morphe 35O palette and applying that right over top my concealer, and then I'll be using Dreamer to blend out the outer V as well as that lid color. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner. Everybody knows I have a video on this. I'll link that below. I do it the same all the time. To prep my eyes for my falsies, I'll be using some mascara, and it usually doesn't matter which one I apply as long as it's waterproof. Now I'm applying my falsies. These are by Sephora, and I believe they're called Flirt style number 30. I actually used to hate these falsies before, but they grew on me, and now I really like the way they look. Time to cream, contour, and beat this face. I'm using the LA Girl concealer in the color Toast. And you might have seen one of my previous videos where I had such a big fail doing some cream contour. But now that I've had a little bit of practice, I actually really like the way this looks on my face. It's just a lot more natural. Now I'm going in with a little bit of green concealer just to cancel out the redness. You guys might have seen in the very first clip, I have a little bit of rosacea. I actually really like the way this looks because it actually brightens up my concealer that I'll be applying on right after. I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm in the shade NC20 and I'm applying that over top of the green concealer, and I'm gonna actually let this sit while I blend out the rest of my contour. I'm taking a Real Techniques brush and blending out my contour. I actually left it sitting for a little bit longer, so it looks like I have a contour helmet. However, I'm just going to take my time and make sure that there are no harsh edges or lines in my contour. Once I'm done blending out my contour, I'll be blending out the rest of my concealer, and I really like the way this feels on my skin after I've left my concealer sitting for a little bit. It's not quite like baking, but it just allows the concealer to get a little bit tacky, and so that it looks a little bit more full coverage when you blend it all out. Now I'll be setting my under eyes using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I don't bake these days. I actually just go right ahead and sweep the powder on and brush it all off. I'm going to set my cream contour with a little bit of powder contour. Here I'm using the deepest color from my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit and applying that to all the places necessary. And then I'll be taking that contour color and I'm going to apply that to snatch my nose, because you know your girl got a non-existent nose. And then I'm going to apply my Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush, the only blush I use, in the color Exposed. To set everything, I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. I love this stuff, honestly. Then I'm using my MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish, applying that on my inner corner as an inner corner highlight, making the eyes pop. And then I'm taking the shadows that I used prior to and just lining my under eyes with that and a little bit of mascara. Surprise, surprise, for my highlight, I'll be using a BECCA's Opal. I just love the way this looks on camera. Honestly, it gives me that nice little glow. To moisturize my lips, I'm using the Glam Glow Lip Mud treatment. I'm going to wipe that off using the back of my hands, and I am lining my lips using MAC's lip liner in the color Spice. I'm taking two more lip products. The first one is by Kat Von D. This is her liquid lipstick in the color Ludwig. Very comparable to Bow and Arrow, but it is more on the pink side. For the finishing touch, I'll be applying my Rimmel London Stay Glossy Gloss on the center of my lips to make sure they look poppin'. And that's it, you guys. This is my go-to look for fall right now. I love it. It's super glam and just right up my alley.
Alright everyone, that was the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed this simple look. Hit that subscribe button real quick. Remember to follow me on my social media. My handles are at Ajay Neyra. I swear I'm pretty funny on Twitter, or at least I think I am. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!